Our concern is with the party. Our concern isn't with what's going on in the whole country or even the world, because we can't do anything about that. Our concern is with the party. To be clear, if you are a delegate, that means you will be going to Chicago this weekend to vote in the upcoming convention for the CPUSA. And many of you have asked me what the plan of action is. First of all, I want to make it clear. There will be no disruptions in the convention. No disruptions. You will go to the convention as a party member, as a delegate. You will follow all of the rules. There will be no disruptions. There will be no bombastic anything. No protests, nothing. You will go normally with a cool head and do your duty as a delegate. Do everything normally that you otherwise would have in the period of Taqiyya. So all of the resolutions, continue to vote as you did in your chapters and your clubs. Don't vote in ways, don't voice opinions that will get you expelled. Except for one resolution. Except for one. And this is exactly where you need to pay close attention to me. Pay close attention to these words because it's very important. I'm not going to explain myself. You're just going to have to trust what I'm saying. You understand? If you're a guerrilla and you are going to be voting in this convention as a delegate, you should vote with your conscience. Vote with your conscience. Vote in terms of what you believe on Resolution 5. Resolution 5, to sum it up for you, is about whether the CPUSA should continue to follow Democrats. Whether the CPUSA should work to help get Joe Biden elected. On Resolution 5, you should vote with your conscience. I'm not going to tell you how to vote. I'm not going to tell you which direction you should vote in. I'm just telling you, you can vote based on what you actually feel. Now, in the event that everyone in the CPUSA decides to vote in the other direction, and that's everyone's plans, pay no mind and pay no attention to that. Vote with your conscience. Make the same arguments you would make to your colleagues with the use of Taqiyya. Should the CPUSA endorse Genocide Joe Biden, who is responsible for the enablance of a genocide in Gaza? Understand what I'm telling you right now. It's a mainstream position among young leftists that Joe Biden is no better than Donald Trump. So you are free to have an opinion, because here's what I can guarantee to you. You're not alone in that opinion within the party. So just be honest. Don't give away yourself in terms of using forms of this is very important. Pay attention. Don't use forms of reasoning that are exclusively going to identify you as an infrared viewer. So don't be extra about it. Just be very reasonable. Joe Biden and the Democrats are no better than Trump. They're no better. In fact, Biden is worse because over 30,000 people are being slaughtered in Gaza under his presidency. I mean, what fascism do you fear that is worse than that? Do you understand? All the other stuff, whatever, be strategic. But Resolution 5, this is the one that matters. The issue of the Democrats. Don't talk about MAGA communism. Don't talk about reaching the MAGA working class. Don't talk about any of these other things. Just focus on one thing. I promise it's not going to give you away as a guerrilla. And don't get yourself expelled before the actual convention. Wait until the voting begins to do this. Wait till the vote. When the vote comes, then vote. Resolution 5. Vote against it if that's what you believe. I'm not telling you to vote in one way or another. This is not organizing anything outside the party. I'm telling you, you should vote based on what you believe, according to the party norm itself. You don't have to practice Taqiyya in the sense of just obeying Joe Sims and his opinion and his view. You don't have to vote with Joe Sims on Resolution 5. Keep in mind, this only applies to you if you're a delegate, but if you have influence over the delegates that are going this Saturday, you are a member of the party. You're free to voice your own opinion. You're free to have your own opinion. Palestine is the fundamental issue here. And look, if red libs viewing this want to vote in favor of Resolution 5 just to spite infrared, let them. Let them go down in history as the people who deigned to lend their support in favor of the Communist Party endorsing and throwing its weight behind Genocide Joe and the Democratic Party, just to spite Haas. I want that to be on the history books for every single one of them. That they are following the Democrats, that they're voting for someone carrying out a genocide in Gaza in the name of fighting the lesser of two evils. Let them put their name on the record of history itself. I don't fear that prospect. I welcome it. I welcome everyone being fully transparent about who they are at this time in history when we're witnessing a genocide of unprecedented scale. Everything we've been working up to has led to this moment. And all we care about is that one resolution.